Good morning, friends. How are you? How are you today? It is Tuesday, the 22nd of April, 2020, and we have a problem. We have a problem. Okay. As you know, COVID-19, characterized as a flu, causes pulmonary distress and inability to breathe. And it's treated with ventilators rather than pure oxygen. I have a link down below to a nurse who calls that treatment into question. That's one. Two, 5G collapses the water inside the cells of the body, dehydrates the body, which causes oxygen deprivation. Okay, causes panic attacks, high blood pressure, oxygen deprivation. That's 5G. 6G simply attaches to the oxygen in your body and makes it unusable. Okay, that's two. Number three, I just called the local county air quality control board. And I said to them, gosh, we have reason to believe there's an oxygen uptake problem in our highly urbanized areas, especially those that have been serviced with chemtrails for the past 20 years. Do you have your test results for oxygen saturation for Sutter County? And they said, we don't test for that. We don't test for oxygen saturation. Okay, so there is no air quality control board that will tell any municipality or county what the oxygen saturation status of that area is. Ta-da. That is bureaucratic stupidity gone to the level. So we seem to have in the United States and around the world, I just got an email from my buddy Alex in Indonesia, and people there are dropping like flies. And I just saw a tweet about the U.S. Navy and their ships on the ocean. The sailors, hundreds of sailors on the ship are dropping like flies with respiratory distress. They're not getting enough oxygen. There's not enough oxygen left after chemtrails to breathe adequately. Then add to this all of the videos about how the white hats have gone through the deep underground military bases and blasted them all to smithereens. Okay, well, there's only one problem with that. It's the deep underground caverns that regenerate the oxygen on our world. So they've destroyed the oxygen generating capacity of the caverns in the land masses under the ground. And this is why the oceans are the first and the seabeds are the first to die, because they don't have access to new oxygen coming out of the mountain caverns. We have a problem, and that is that the chemtrails have destroyed the oxygen saturation of our atmosphere. And all further oxidation and burning caused by laser set fires, okay, just eats up the remaining oxygen we do have on this whole world. Our world is starved for oxygen. Okay, now what can you do about it? What can you do about it? Well, I went over to Amazon and I looked up oxygen saturation equipment. You can, put a little thing on your finger and you can tell if you have enough oxygen saturation in your bloodstream. Oh, that's cool. That's good. That's good. All right. But that doesn't say anything about the air coming into your house. That doesn't say anything about the air at your children's school where 5G is now running to dehydrate all the children. So they can't process enough oxygen. What you can get at Amazon.com is all kinds of oxygen collectors, all kinds of oxygen canisters, all kinds of oxygen supplements, all kinds of oxygen aids. And I think this is about the time that we're going to have to start paying for the air we breathe, not just the water that we are able to drink. We're going to have to start paying for the oxygen that we inhale. Otherwise, we're going to suffocate, because that is what public policy and the abject ignorance of the air quality control people who should have been monitoring oxygen saturation the whole time, but they never bothered because it wasn't in their policy. God, they're stupid. Is this some new definition of stupid? Oh my God. All right. So oxygen is our primary problem. And for those people who live near mountains where the caverns haven't been destroyed, out of range of 5G, all right, and out of the way of the local flu, you ought to be all right. I'm going to plan on that. I'm going to plan on my friends being all right, because we're smarter than the stupid bureaucrats that run everything. See you later.